right, MMA Maniacs, it's time once again for your weekly MMA podcast called Split Decision, brought to you from the Ruloff Family Inc. studios. Bueller and Dodge here to bring you some news. Check out some fight cards. I think we've got a pretty slow weekend this weekend, but we did have UFC going on last weekend that we can talk about. Lots of stuff going on, of course, in the wide world of MMA. Big thanks to our sponsors. First, strongboardbalance.com. Change the way you work out. Get on board, strongboardbalance.com. And, of course, if you follow them on Instagram, you got a chance to win your very own Strongboard as well. Dennis, the man in the studio, has been doing the workouts, I think. I don't know. He looks kind of defeated today. Are you still on a bye week?
No, I did it.
You did it? No more bye week?
It's not a real bye week.
No, I didn't do a bye week last time. They ended up sending me a workout.
Personally?
Yeah.
Like, get off your ass, Dennis.
It was weird that evening.
They listened to the podcast.
This week it's a one-legged squat. I did it. I didn't eat shit.
That doesn't even sound like a real thing.
It is. It's a one-legged squat. I would show you if for fear of I would probably fall over, but still it was a real thing. And
it sounds like something you hunt in the forest, the one-legged squat.
One-legged squat.
I went on one of those hunts one time.
Yeah.
It's like going snipe hunting.
Yeah, you go with snipes.
Yeah, but anyway, that was a workout by Chase this week, and so yeah,
Was it
going
brutal?
well. It's going well.
Was it brutal?
No, it was. I'm telling you, it wasn't as bad as those push-ups with the yoga ball.
Okay. All right.
My lips still kind of fat from that.
A pavement. So check them out again, strongboardbalance.com and mymmanews.com. It's our second home and your place for breaking MMA news. MyMMAnews.com. Before we get into everywhere you can find the Split Decision MMA podcast, matter of fact, just find it where you find podcasts. That's it. That's that easy.
Blogspot.
You found it. Tell your friends to go to the same place you fucking did and get it there. But we're in the Central Valley in California. If you're unaware where we're located, we're in Modesto, actually, where we broadcast out of. And coming up here on June 4th at the Modesto Centre Plaza. Is that what it is?
Century.
We have a Centre Plaza?
I guess.
Stay with the waterfalls, right?
I think
It's in
so.
the basement of the DoubleTree.
That makes sense. We have a nice MMA fight coming up. I don't really know much about it, though. So you guys are here to break us off. So first, introduce yourselves and let us know what's going on.
What's going on, Stan, Reddick?
Terrell Powell.
What we're doing is throwing a promotion June 4th at the Century Plaza called Ground Zero. Name of our company is CFC, Cagebound Fighting Championship, and it's an amateur camo event.
Oh, it's a camo event?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm familiar with camo.
So sanctioned, yeah.
Yeah, right
There
on.
you go.
Okay, very
Fully
cool.
sanctioned.
So how many bouts do we have?
Right now, 13.
13 bouts.
Possibly 15. There's a couple. There's a couple that
Is it
that may or may not happen.
that two may be added to it, or two that may have to get
Added.
cut? Okay,
Added.
It's a big card.
It's
that's a big
you know,
card.
It's figure you do it big because as it gets closer, people start dropping and.
You never know what happens.
Yeah, the idea is you hope for 15, you usually shoot for 12.
Yeah. Well, 12 is a solid card for sure.
Yeah, solid card for sure. Yeah.
And what weights are we looking at here?
We're all the way through. I think we cover every single weight class.
Is that right?
Yeah, except for heavyweight. We have a heavyweight.
You have a heavyweight?
We have a super heavyweight also.
Nice.
That's the thing about camo.
Yeah.
The big boys get in there.
You got any ladies in your organization?
There's a couple
two.
girls. Yeah, a couple girl
Two
fights.
out of AKA.
Yeah.
Oh, really? At AKA?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Some
we
legit.
have four fighters out of the AKA in San Jose, then one that just came on out of the Sunnyvale AKA.
So what other gyms are represented in the event?
There's Crispin BJJ. They're out of Pleasanton. Modesto Power, Last Stand Fight Team.
Oakdale MMA.
We're familiar with that, yeah.
Oakdale
Yeah.
MMA, yeah.
That's actually your headliner, right?
Delgados.
Yeah, the headliner.
Headliner's Gall.
There's Dark Horse. Has one or two guys. Delegata, Muay Thai. They have a guy out of.
I ran into one of the
Stockton.
guys. I don't know if he's still fighting on it or not, but he said he was training to get ready for this fight that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And for the life of me, can't remember his name. It was the first time I ever met him. It was down at the UA gym, and it was a day when they had a bunch of adults there and it was a big
Yeah.
training session and stuff. And he's talking about this fight he has coming up, and apparently he just started taking Brazilian jiu-jitsu like 3 months ago because he wanted to make sure.
standing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told him. I'm like, dude,
Keep
just
standing, bro.
focus on your boxing, man.
Yeah, just don't Caleb Starnes it.
Well, and you get it, because they're barn burners. They're, if the camo rules, if you have 3 or under fights, it's 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, okay.
Anything over, it's 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
So I mean, they go pretty fast.
Camel's a great event. I've had some friends that have fought in it too. Yeah,
It's just good to find out. I mean, especially in this area, offer a camo event to where they can actually have sanctioned bouts.
Exactly.
So it's not just. I mean, not that I'm opposed to any of the Indian reservation stuff, but it's how do you prove it? You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of these guys run into. So sanctioned bouts for sure.
Yeah, and I've had people fight in both organizations. And,
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
you know, I've heard nothing but positive things from both sides of it. You know,
for sure.
so
Yeah, absolutely.
and this is June 4th again in Modesto at the Century Plaza. Tickets are available and on sale. Where at?
See, Bookies Sports Club, they have them. Dynamic MMA, they got them. Modesto Power has them. And obviously, Stan, Harley Davidson has them.
Harley Davidson has them. And
That's Mitchell's Harley Davidson.
Mitchell's.
So I mean, you guys got a lot of big names from the city area. I mean, and literally names like you guys got Dan Freeman involved in this.
Yeah.
The Shamrocks are involved in this
I'm
somehow.
sure. With Dan, there's always with Fight Labs. They're always involved.
So it is Fight Labs also that's behind you, not just Dan himself.
Yes, it's Fight Labs.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great. And then obviously you guys got bookies involved, all the local gyms.
Mitchell's. Davidson's.
I was really surprised.
Corona, of course. I just a lot of big names coming.
I was really surprised you guys got Mitchell's involved. I mean, it's really hard to get that guy.
Yeah,
that's
what I kept hearing after
to get involved.
Yeah, that guy's cool, man. Like John, I think his name.
Yeah,
is the guy that I dealt with, and
that's
what I heard. I heard after that, and they're surprised that I got him on board, but he was all about it, real excited, and looking forward to having that come to the area.
It's great for us too. We haven't had an official cage fight, mixed martial arts style fight here in Modesto. I want to say 6 years.
Yeah, it's been like 7 years.
7 years.
7 years ago, and it hadn't happened since then. At least at the Center Plaza.
Well, even then I think it was just pancreation. I don't think it was.
No. It was full on mixed martial arts.
Right.
Yeah, the Diaz brothers were there. They had a fighter in there and everything. It was a great event. Good turnout, and then
up and comers one.
Yeah,
was it up and comers?
Something like that.
I don't recall.
Well, and that's the thing. Like for us, I mean, it's not just going to be a one-off. We're looking for longevity and be able to make this kind of the home base for CFC.
But you guys are also eyeing Stockton next, right?
We are. Yeah. I can't speak on that yet.
Officially, yes.
But it doesn't matter. It's in the 209. It's in the 209.
It's in the 209.
Yeah, it is in the 209. But we do have another one already scheduled.
Like on the water, like you're going to have the cage on the Delta.
I'm hoping it's floating, but
Didn't we do that somewhere? I saw one. Didn't we? We covered something like that a while back.
Oh shit!
Somebody did it in like Micro Indonesia or something. They had a floating cage.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Especially if it
that sounds good to me.
While you're fighting. Yeah.
Dude, that's international waters. We want to be able to see Terrell do some crazy shit with some dick.
naked.
Like Kobayashi.
You've been chopping it up.
I can
water
cook
for that. You
anything.
guys
I can cook anything, guys. Don't worry about it.
So if you're going to be in the area on June 4th, make sure can you get them online too? Tickets?
Yeah, you can. You know what? It's
The easiest way would be to get a hold of these guys through Facebook.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
you can
easiest
see
way.
us on our fan page, CFC Cagebound Fighting Championship. Also through Knockout Artist, we have that page there. They're available through Terrell and myself.
Well, there you go.
So we're going to see a resurgence of Knockout, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
We're
there.
ready.
Resurgence of KOA coming back.
Right?
I can bring my
Buried for a while.
I can bring my shirts back out of the closet. then?
No,
Dust
we
them
can't
off,
bring our
man.
shirts out. I
Yeah,
think
dust
there's
them
something
off.
wrong with the logo.
No, actually, yeah, we've got the logo changed. We actually we have a good group of guys right now working out of LA with Knockout Artists and sites being worked on. So look for that by I'd say middle summer.
Do we have a link to this up on splitdecisionmma.com?
Yeah, we'll link it all up today.
So just go to our website.
And on the
too.
website, we'll link the website up too.
So you guys will be able to find it pretty easy. Again, June 4th, the Central Valley, the Modesto area. If you're going to be around here, come and see some fights. Be a good time.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our news here. First thing up is Conor versus Mayweather.
Conor versus Mayweather again. Still in the
Again.
news. Conor continues to troll pretty much every social media site he can get on, posting this beautiful poster that fan made, posting these great boxing shoes he got from Reebok, even some sparring sessions that he's in where he's sparring with former welterweight champion Chris Van Heerden, as well as getting Tony Jeffries to say how well he thinks his boxing is doing and how he thinks that he could compete against
he looked
Mayweather.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
He looked untouchable.
Yeah, the first videos that I saw were pretty funny because it looked like he was getting tagged quite a bit, and then the video got taken down.
Yeah.
It got immediately set to private, and then but it's the internet. Somebody already ripped it, put it back up.
Can he handle 2 major losses in a row?
He's not. I mean, he doesn't have a chance against Mayweather.
No,
he's not. And he's
no way.
No way. And Mayweather says, I will not come out of retirement unless it's for Conor McGregor because it's intriguing.
And the latest report from TMZ, this is on Forbes.com, being reported by TMZ. Early Friday morning, Mayweather offered McGregor $50 million for a bout on New Year's Eve in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the first report that I said, they said they were looking all over the world, including the United States, for venues and for places. He says he's going to ask for, he wants $100 million for the fight. He will not tell anybody what the back end is, but he wants $100 million up front.
Floyd does.
Floyd
wants $100 million. He's going to give Conor 50, according to this. On New Year's Eve in Las Vegas, what's interesting about that is that the breakdown that we read a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't even remember now, said specifically this couldn't happen in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Because it would be in direct violation of the UFC contracts. So it has to happen in New York or California for it to really work.
Or on a floating riverboat.
Yeah. I can hook that up.
In between lines, right?
I got the hook on that.
So, Floyd, you don't have to just call Dana. Call us. We'll hook it up with a floating raft.
We got you, man.
I want to do it on the Mississippi, man. That's where it should be.
Right?
Just have people from the banks
Mississippi? Dude, on the Stanislaus.
It's not wide enough.
The water.
You get anchored down too quick, man. You hit a rock and just get stuck. So I guess the rumor won't die. I still don't think it's going to happen. You guys think it's going to happen?
I'd love to see it happen, man. Actually, I'd like to see an MMA fight as opposed to a boxing match.
Well,
You're not.
That's not going to happen. So you got, like I said, if Conor goes,
interesting for me.
Conor goes to fight boxing, he's going to lose.
He's going to get his ass
horribly.
Yeah,
if Mayweather comes to fight in MMA, he's going to lose horribly.
Yeah.
So this is not going to happen. Like,
I think it is.
Something. Would you let a guy hug you for 24 minutes for $50 million?
Yes. You want to? Are you offering me? Are you offering?
That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to say
Terrell
yes.
is definitely a hugger.
Yeah.
I mean,
24 minutes. Floyd Mayweather gonna hug me.
Dude, we can tie our beards together and everything. I'm fine with that.
$50 million. It's worth it.
We can even touch tips.
It's a little too far there.
Hey,
$50 million, Terrell.
You're full of shit.
75.
Everyone's got a price, buddy. You just hit mine.
Every time money gets thrown out, space docking. Space docking happens.
Yeah.
I think you do it for $50,000.
I don't know about space docking for $50K.
$50,000.
I got more equity than that in my house. I'm not really worried about it. You know what I mean? And I don't have that many bills to pay off.
You can pay off your car.
My car.
Joey,
50,000.
2 Hibikis in, you're going $50. Just saying.
That's not a lie. Right? Give me a couple whiskeys and I'm all over it. I'm paying you to do it. So moving on from the dick touching now to Paige Van Zandt. The reason that she wasn't going to be on UFC 200 anymore is because she was actually doing really well on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, she's made it to the finals.
Which
she
is
made
pretty
it
awesome.
further than Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture. You know, because she's an actual fucking dancer.
Right?
Gee, I wonder why.
And she knew where she was at most of the time.
Yeah.
What does she get out of this if she wins?
Dancing with the Stars shoes. I don't know. Did they
Notoriety.
win anything? I've never seen the show.
Look what
Never
it did for
once
Emmett
have I ever
Smith.
seen this show. Did they win anything?
Medal?
I don't know if they get a trophy, some money. I have no idea.
They're getting paid per episode.
Do they get their own dancing school? Maybe is that
I'm
what
pretty sure they get America's Funniest Home Videos because that's what happened with what's his name, right? The guy who
Bob
played
Saget?
no, Carlton.
Oh, Carlton.
Yeah, Carlton. When he
yeah.
won Dancing with the Stars, all of a sudden he's the new host of America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh, I had no idea. I didn't know that happened. Yeah, that's news to me.
All they had to do was the Carlton.
And then he won. He did the Carlton every single time.
Boom.
They worked it into his routine every single time.
Hey, when you got something that works, you never drop it.
Roll with it.
Moving on from there, we have
George Roop fighting at Road FC in Korea snaps his shin bone.
shin bone's connected to the knee bone.
Not checking a kick, by the way, throwing a front kick.
How?
He needs milk.
Yeah. Calcium deficient? What is
Vitamin D,
osteoporosis kicking in on this guy?
I don't know how this happened. You could watch it here in slow-mo. He throws a front kick, and his leg is broken.
That's not even,
It was just from the force of it pushing backwards. It
Hey,
bowed
and
in.
it's the
Snapped.
bigger of the two.
Yeah.
probably pre-existing or something. It's not.
Pre-existing break.
I mean, he
Hey,
didn't.
some people get hairline fracture. And that's all it
He
is.
broke it on the guy's forearm. Not even
No,
really.
didn't even miss. He missed
they
the-
slow it down.
He's
He
right
doesn't
there.
even really.
He pushed it like maybe on the guy's ribs. Like
He's got no
Just
muscles.
fall
He's got no
down.
calves. It's all
fall down.
sticks.
He needs to get a bone density
Yeah.
test immediately.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a big fracture.
Wow.
Big fracture.
That's a clean break.
Ouch.
So Roop's out for a while.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, but they said they'll give him another fight when he's back.
Oh, how sweet of Road FC to do that. such great guys.
Big Nog, official now. He will be inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame. Remember we talked about all the people that might be getting inducted. 100% Big Nog is going to be inducted. You happy for him?
Was he the ones that we said was the first balloter?
Yeah. Well, you said you said you should shove him down a little bit because he was newer to the UFC. Like guys like who else we were talking about?
I can't remember
Some of the
who was
older
up.
guys.
I thought we
get
said
in
he
first.
should be in the wing
next class.
the wing to the left, right?
Yeah.
Like not the wing when you walk into it, but then they like have a hallway
To the side.
it says
The one next to the bathroom?
You gotta go to the
I don't
left,
know.
right? It's the one next to the bus stop. You remember it?
So you can feed the bus carrots.
See the bus carrots.
All views expressed by us aren't exactly the views expressed by Split Decision MMA.
Hey, that's a view of Chael Sonnen. So.
Just repeating Chael Sonnen.
Allegedly.
Is it allegedly he was on video?
I don't want to be sued. And Shale don't have nothing else to do right now.
Right?
Bellator has released their lightweight champion and stripped their heavyweight champion of their belts.
This is confusion shit.
How you lose your belt on your day off, man?
Will Brooks' contract was ending. They made the decision not to renew it, to give him full release, to allow him to basically...
I don't think that's what he was wanting when he asked for full release.
I don't know. What do you think about that? Like, just you're champion, you're done with him?
I don't understand any of this. This doesn't make any sense to me. This is like some paperwork got lost somewhere. You know?
And then with
it's like when you go to renew your cable or some shit like that, and they lose the fact that you even had an account there. And then you got free cable all the time.
Wasn't Askren a champion somewhere and they let him go?
he asked to be let go.
Yeah.
Oh, he did ask for that?
And he was Bellator. He asked
He was
to be let
Bellator
go.
champion,
Yeah.
and then he was like, right?
But
he had asked for that release?
Yeah.
Like lost all negotiating power with the UFC by doing that.
Yeah, because I thought by today, this Friday, that Brooks would be signed by somebody.
Haven't seen anything yet.
No, I haven't seen anything from it.
The other one is Vitaly Manenkov, the heavyweight. He basically has fought 3 times in another fight league, which they were allowing him to do, but he has not come back to have a fight in Bellator, so they're stripping him of his title due to inactivity.
Okay.
All right.
I guess
Yeah.
that's what.
We just sit here with our hands up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why?
So is he not fighting for a reason? He just doesn't want to.
Apparently he doesn't want to fight in Bellator. I don't know. He's fought, like I said, he fought in Russia's Eurasia Fight Nights.
He might have visa problems. Like he can't get out of there.
Yeah, he might not be able to come over.
Might not be able to travel.
They said that, there's a lot of things he told us that he was going to do. None of them have happened yet. We're going to move forward and look for another heavyweight.
There you go.
Scott
Wow.
Coker taking no prisoners, just going after whoever.
Apparently. Who's next up on the UFC chopping block?
We have lightweight Carlos Diego Fierro has been removed from UFC Fight Night 88 as his PED test has been flagged.
Uh-oh.
Shocking.
USADA. More and more of these are coming out of the woodwork.
USADA is ruthless.
He's going after everybody, man.
Well, I mean, it's made a big difference. I mean, just look at the physiques of some of these fighters coming in just last weekend.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when they show like their last fight and then they show them there, it's like nice, pumped and shiny,
Yeah.
and then
USADA
bod.
Flabby and
Flabby.
fucking
Dad bod.
USADA's like the bad guy in Civil War.
What's that?
USADA's like the bad guy in Civil War, who just like shows up to fucking separate everybody and make them fight each other. They're all
up,
turning
yeah.
on each other and shit,
Yeah.
and then he just sits back and watches the chaos.
He's Baron Zemo.
Oh, good old James Dean.
James Dean, porn star James Dean,
Porn
not
star.
famed actor who's been long dead. James Dean.
Long dead James Dean. DEE, not DEA.
I just want it known that we could have talked to this guy, and we didn't talk to him because, one, for any fear that we would have made him look bad, he would have sued us. And 2, we
We
didn't
would have
want
made him look bad.
We would have made him look bad.
And he would have sued us.
Because
And 2, I didn't, like you guys said, I didn't want to help further his nonsense against this sport.
Yeah. He is suing Bellator and Viacom. And the reasons he's suing them is because he's currently being sued
by Cal OSHA.
by Cal OSHA.
He's not being sued, he's being fined.
And he's under investigation.
Yeah,
He's under investigation for alleged violations of condom and workplace safety laws.
And his fines are so
Basically,
far.
they're saying that he is not providing vaccines or medical examinations to any of his employees, as well as not providing them with condoms. He says, no. I ask if they want to use condoms, they say no, and that's cool.
Well, as long as they're not in the San Fernando Valley, that's allowed. Now,
But he's also not giving them their vaccines or their medical
His response to that, though, was that he had all of them all tested and everything came back clear. So none of them needed the vaccinations because it was unnecessary. But Kalosha says he's full of shit.
Yeah.
So what he's doing is turning around because mixed martial arts.
He says he's under the as in the porn industry, he's under the microscope. That it's not fair. So he's going to sue Bellator and say, well, they're exposing their fighters to bloodborne pathogens.
Well, right here we have two promoters in here right here, and I know just by a conversation with this guy 30 days ago that you guys have to keep your blood tests within a relevant time, right?
Yes.
You can't get them too early. You can't get them too late.
Yes.
Yep.
So, I mean, that blows his whole thing right out of the water right there.
Unless Bellator is not doing it.
If these guys are at the amateur level with Camo, if they have to get their shit in,
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's the simple thing is if James Dean does this and he subpoenas all their records and then he finds fucking 3 guys that somehow circumvented the system and didn't get blood tested, then he gets vindicated here and proves that Kalosha is targeting him because he's porn as opposed to enforcing all the rules on Bellator.
Yeah.
All he has to do is find a couple cases. That's it.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
More than one, right?
Why is he suing Bellator?
Because they're owned by Viacom.
It's I got tagged. Now I'm tagging somebody else. That's all. Like he says,
it's like,
all he has to do is prove that somebody else is doing the same thing, and then it makes it okay for what he's doing.
I don't think he's suing for money. I think he's suing for records.
For records.
So that way he can prove that Kalosha is being biased and not going after Bellator and just going after
that
porn
makes
industry.
sense.
That makes more sense. This guy's
And Kalos is just like, you're full of shit. You owe $77,000.
Yeah, that's really all Kalish is about. Pay us some money.
Is that right?
Yeah, like you couldn't give him $77,000.
James Dean, I don't know, man.
He's under a couple other.
There's not as much
investigations
money in
from what
the
I've
porn
been reading
industry
around
as
the
you
online.
think. The internet has killed the porn industry.
Yeah, but James Dean is in all those porns.
How do you know?
I know. Do you actually know the men in these porns?
No, I would never. I couldn't pick him out of
He
a lineup.
watches them.
The only way I would know if it was James Dean is if he was here right now in a room with all you fucks.
And said, I'm James Dean.
I'm James Dean. One person in this room is James Dean. Well, it's none of y'all motherfuckers.
And it's sure I don't know.
Sure shit ain't me either. So, no, but I think he owns a porn company. He's doing producing and stuff like that. So he's probably got some money.
Right.
More than I would if I did porn.
All right. I think we spent too much time on him anyway.
All right.
Demetrius Johnson is going to have his next opponent be Wilson Reese, UFC 201, July 30th. Who the fuck is Wilson Reese? Wilson Reese, he's 20-6. Sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Especially going up for a belt. Ranked number 8.
Okay.
Well, let's look at the rankings. Who's above him that maybe could have taken this fight? Everybody he's defeated. He's taken out. Demetrius Johnson has taken out 1 through 6, and Zach Makowski just lost his last 2 fights. So we go to Wilson Reese, number 8. That's fantastic. Former Elite XC champ, riding a 1-fight win streak. He is also 4-2 in the UFC.
Yeah.
And he's going for the belt.
He's going for the belt because apparently they have nothing else for Demetrius Johnson
Well,
to
they
do.
don't until the Ultimate Fighter.
Fighter, because they've brought back Ultimate Fighter. They're creating an entire Ultimate Fighter season of flyweights. The winner of that show gets to fight Demetrius Johnson for the belt.
Oh, wow.
Which Demetrius Johnson didn't know about.
Which
when it was
Demetrius
announced.
Johnson didn't know about.
It's like a fighting bachelor.
Yeah. I think me and Joey talked about this before. Let's put Demetrius Johnson on the show, and once a week he just beats one of their asses. And if they make it, they win. Like, it's just once a week he fights one of the competitors.
Right?
I would watch that, and I think the tough ratings would go through the roof.
I like the idea of someone just showing up at the Tough House, ringing the doorbell, and there's Demetrius Johnson ready to fight. Yeah. Ready to go immediately.
How watered down is the 125-pound division?
I think you just explained how watered down.
You've taken out the top 8 guys now. In fact, he's also taken out number 10. Yeah, and they're having to create an entire Ultimate Fighter show.
Well, that's the wrong way to go about it. I think we just came up with the best way to do it. Like each week, Demetrius Johnson's hiding somewhere else in the house, and so now you got to like show up.
Scavenger hunt.
Yeah, ring the doorbell, and you're like, where the fuck is he now? I got to find him, and I got to find him.
He comes down the stairs like Karate Monkey, like in Grandma's voice. He just starts the fight. Like,
I think that's a hit show.
Dane Cook's Monkey.
There.
Monkey, where are you?
That's the show, UFC. You got to run with that, man.
like I said, there's 4 flyweights that I could tell you that after doing a lot of research that are out there that the UFC has not signed yet.
That could be a possibility.
They could be a possibility they need to bring in. Champ Ratachi, Adam Antolin, also trains at AKA, fought in Strikeforce before. You got Bruno Menzes, who's the Jungle Fight champion. You got Ronnie Sadie, who's the Bama Fight champion. Mind you, these are the only leagues that I've seen that have championships for flyweight. Everybody else has a division, but not enough fighters to have a championship.
Yeah.
And then you have Hirosama Ogikubo from Shuto. There's like 4 guys out there.
Dad at 5,000 doesn't have a flyweight?
I don't think he would die again if he tried to get down to flyweight.
I think he's
I'm
more
surprised
than,
he made
he's more than
heavyweight.
2 flyweights.
No, I mean, he doesn't have one. Like training in his backyard fights. You know? Florida Fight League, FFL. Oh, well. Bisping, Bisping's jumping up to fight coming up here real soon.
UFC 199. Chris Weidman has pulled out of his fight due to a neck injury going up against Luke Rockhold. Who gets the call? Bisping.
Jacare, but
should have been Bisping, or should have been Jacare.
Well, his legs hurt, so he can't do it.
Yeah, and not only that, but he has a 30-day medical suspension. Yeah. Michael Bisping saying he earned his title shot. He's like touting that, I've worked hard my entire career. I finally get my title shot that I earned. Bro, you picked up a phone.
Yeah.
For somebody else that could not make the fight. You didn't earn shit.
They had to hand him the phone. He can't see that motherfucker.
Every time he has earned a title shot, or at least a slot where he's going to have a title contention shot, he loses.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
That's just how
he's already lost.
All the way there
Yeah.
and lose.
He's already lost to Luke Rockhold and bad.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
And I like
For
how
sure.
Rockhold told him, it's your destiny to be my bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
don't go out the
that's
first
some
round.
cool shit. Plus, I mean, you can't deny the fact that he was handed his last win. He didn't beat Anderson Silva.
I don't think he beat Anderson
that
Silva
was a
either.
joke. Anderson Silva knocked him out.
A draw at the most.
Really? Because,
No,
I mean...
I think Anderson
So
won.
at the most.
Yeah,
He
the
didn't
whole
win.
reason is
Maybe
that
a
the
draw.
judges didn't give Anderson that fight is because he wouldn't finish him.
And because it was in London.
I really think...
want to get
I
killed.
will finish him, but that's always been his thing, toying around with people.
Yeah.
It's happened his last 5 fights.
Right.
Instead of just finishing him when he could have, toyed around.
Maybe he's gone soft.
Got knocked out
He's
in
not
one,
big into
got
finishing
a broken
people.
leg in the other. It's just...
Got that random decision against Diaz.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was a horrible fight.
Like I said, it sucks. Yoel Romero's tied up with the USADA. He's on a 6-month suspension.
Right.
Obviously,
they showed the list.
Leota Machida's tied up
Right.
with a suspension to the USADA.
Right.
And then, of course, you got Jacare, who cannot fight. So you
Yeah,
got
and
Bisping
he's-
in there.
And granted, he's number 4. He is where he's at, even though he shouldn't be where he's at. But that's where we're at with the fight. And plus, I honestly think, I don't know if Souza could have fought that Luke would have took that fight.
I think he would have.
I think it would have been too big of a risk.
I think he'd take it because he already beat him once.
Yeah,
He beat him in Strikeforce and took his title.
Yeah, but
Jacare has changed a lot
because you're
since
not a true
Strikeforce, for
champion,
sure.
right? You're not a true champion until you defend your belt.
True.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, and then you lose your belt to Jacare, and then you just keep thinking to yourself, man, I should have took that fight. Why did I take that fight?
A guy so we have a whole bunch of fights going on actually this weekend. Do you want to go into the recap or you want to go into fights?
So the recap first.
Recap first. So UFC 198.
With your heavyweight bout between Fabricio Verdum and Stipe Miocic, which we'll get to in just a minute.
Cleveland bitches.
So it's harder for me to see this screen for some reason. I don't know from an angle. But you kicked off the night on your fight pass with Renato Maciano up against Zubiara Tugov. Split decision. Renato wins that one, and then you move on to Sergio Morales up against Luan Chagas. This was a draw. A split draw?
Split draw.
How you gonna split like one picks one fighter, one picks the other fighter, and
Yep,
one
the
in
other
the
guy
middle?
went right down the middle.
Right
Yeah,
down the middle?
that's exactly what happened. See the scores? 29-28, 28-29, 28-28.
Wow. Well, that's boring. And then Lil Nog gets a big win over Patrick Cummins. Who goes
Patrick
back
Cummins not made
The fucking
strike.
barista let us down.
Not made to strike in MMA.
No, not at all. No,
His
he's
wrestling is amazing.
made to eat strikes.
Is not made to strike
Yeah.
in MMA.
Powder puff. John Lineker goes up against Rob Font, gets a decision. Also, Francisco Trinaldo and Yancy Medeiros. This goes to decision on your prelim fight card, by the way. Thiago Santos and Nate Marquardt gets
Is
KO'd.
it time for Marquardt to hang it
Yeah,
up, or
I
at least
think
go to
that's- I
another
think that's
another
Marquardt,
league?
sure.
Go to another league or hang it up.
Open gyms, bud. Nate, go open some gyms.
Bellator.
Go to Bellator?
Yeah, you might go to Bellator. You might go to Bellator and
No,
win the
be
belt.
the champ. No, I'm just saying, but Bellator is actually getting competitive. I don't know if I
Nah,
go. to
we'll
Bellator.
see.
Yeah.
Bellator kind of goes up and down.
Yeah.
Bellator looks like it's getting good,
Yeah.
and then they do.
We all thought it looked
I
great
think
when
they do Shamrock and Gracie and
Clown show.
they like to have a couple of those free fights.
5,000 and Kimbo. Horrible.
They like the Big Ten stuff,
Yeah,
but I
no.
mean, we thought Benson Henderson was going to go in and wreck shop, and look what happened to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that was sad.
It really was.
He's on the downside anyway.
Yeah.
That's why he's going to the military.
If I wasn't part Russian, I would have really been mad about that fight. But there was a small part of me that's like, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of coming to 170? You're not supposed to be here.
Get out of my
Matt
backyard.
Brown in 3 fights in one night He gets beat up
Such
on
bullshit.
the way to the ring. He got smacked by 3 fans, which one of them he turned around and punched.
Good.
That was a good one.
He then
did.
has
That's probably
Damian-
the best. That was probably the best punch he landed.
Then he has Damian.
His last 4 fights.
Then he has Damian Maia ride him like a goddamn backpack for 3 rounds until he finally was able to choke him out.
hey,
he was frustrated. He even looked at
did.
the ref like, seriously, he's just sitting here on my back. Can you please stand us up? And the ref's like, he's kind of moving. He's kind of moving. And he's, damn it.
Yeah, I like that. I kept looking at the ref. He breaks his leg and he goes,
Yeah, I can't even. He's not even doing anything. Like, yeah. Damian Maia though getting the submission in the 3rd round.
He should have just done an atomic drop on him.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
tried to Rikishi him.
And then he gets in a fight with his former jiu-jitsu coach in the hotel lobby after the fight.
It's not a fight. When you are attacked from behind, that's not a fight.
And the
That's
dude
an
runs away.
ambush.
The guy runs away because the rest of the team chases him.
And then got his ass kicked out on the street
By the cops, right?
yeah.
by people before the cops even showed up. So Matt Brown suffers a loss. Damian Maia has only absorbed 12 significant shots in his last 3 fights, I think was his stat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
You can't get punched when you're riding people like a backpack.
Yeah.
or when you do nothing but turn your back to him in boxing. So have him fight Mayweather.
Perfect.
Then when Mayweather turns around, then Maia just climbs up his back. Then we have Mecha Mayweather.
And
then
Mayweather might not be able to find him.
That Mecca Mayweather then should fight Conor. Then
Then Mecha Mayweather versus Conor.
it's like, hey, Mayweather's got boxing and jiu-jitsu.
Unstoppable.
It's like
unstoppable
Voltron.
force now. Brian Barberina went up against Warley Alves with a unanimous decision in Brian's favor, and then Shogun.
Yeah, can you believe that? They gave the American a decision in Brazil?
No, what?
That was awesome.
But Shogun gets his split decision win over Corey Anderson.
Yep.
And then Christine makes her big Cyborg debut that everybody's been waiting for.
I was hella shocked.
You were shocked?
Yeah.
I-
It took a lot longer than I thought.
It's like, wait, why? Leslie Smith, was it an early stoppage? Yeah. Was Leslie Smith probably going to die anyway? Yeah.
Yes.
So
I don't think it would have ended any other way. I just feel it was a little early.
Hey, what did she
I felt
weigh
she
in
had a
at?
shot. I don't know.
It was
139.
Oh, so she still didn't make 135s?
No, she
what was it?
won.
140.
It was a 140
It
catch.
was a 140 catch weight.
Yeah.
So they both weighed in at 139, I think.
7 years, still not at 135.
She says she will. She also
Hey,
said
if we give her 2 big ass helium balloons, in like Flint.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know the way she looked when she weighed in. I don't think 135 is possible.
she says
That's-
absolutely it is not possible. She refuses. She will never go to 135. She says she will either fight 140 catch weights or she wants the UFC to introduce a 145 weight class. She says all these girls have been cutting from 145 to 135 for no reason, and that was originally started for Gina Carano.
What with the
They
new
created the division for Gina Carano at that weight, even though she had problems making that weight. Which was
135?
yeah, which was hilarious.
Well, what did her and Cyborg fight at?
130. It was like It was like a catch weight.
It was
Okay.
like 137 or something.
Yeah, it was some weird catch weight to make the fight happen.
Yeah.
But they're also saying that there's a bunch of girls that are trying to drop from 145 to 135 just so they can fight in the UFC, and there's plenty of talent at 145. And
Invicta has a huge pool of fighters.
that the
at
UFC
145.
should create a division just like they did for Ronda, a 135, create a 145 Cyborg division.
Is there a lot of talent or just a lot of people?
Most of the girls.
We can't go by talent. Look at the 125 class in men.
All right.
There's quite a bit of fighters out there. A lot of the girls fought at 145, cut to
Take out
135.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take
So-
out Johnson, that weight class is stacked.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're saying that you want to see Mighty Mouse fight Cyborg?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
With or without the Damian Maia
That would be
backpack. I think if Damian Maia rides him like a backpack, you then have the weight class you need.
So she's not going to go back to 135. So
She wants to go back to Invicta, defend her belt.
But I heard she called
Against-
Ronda out at the New York.
She then said Ronda's running from her that she'll do a 140 catch weight,
Oh well, that's
which
not
is what
gonna
she's been
happen.
calling for since
Yeah.
day one.
It's not going to happen. Unless
There's rumor there is a fight on the works, another 140 catch weight. There's nothing been confirmed yet, and this is supposed to be going, or is this going to be her title fight?
No, this is
Her actual next title fight.
at 145.
There's rumors that she was supposed to be fighting Jermaine Randamay at 140.
Okay.
Right. Now that would be in the UFC.
That would be in the UFC as a catch weight. But then there's rumors saying that she's going to defend her title instead against
In Invicta. And that was the first rumor that came out too, was her going back to Invicta, and everything that we had on that has now been taken down.
Yeah.
So
I thought the first rumor was Randamay, and then the second one was her actual title fight.
It's Amanda something, right?
I don't even remember.
I have it here. Megan Anderson.
Megan Anderson, rumored.
Yeah, it's not been confirmed at all. It's nothing official, but rumors that she's either going to defend her belt against Megan Anderson in Invicta or fight another catchweight against Germaine Randamie in the UFC.
That'd be cool. I'd watch that fight.
Germaine Randamie, not the best MMA record, but her kickboxing, she was 35-0.
Yeah.
She was former kickboxing champion. Now, we saw Cyborg when she went to Muay Thai, didn't do so well. Yeah, actually got beat, and she hasn't really gone up against a really good striker as of lately. So I think it'd be an interesting fight. Holly Holm, though, recently saying she's open to the 140 fight against Cyborg. She now wants to do it. She said she originally declined it when she was offered for UFC 198, but she says it was just some other things that were kind of going on. She was trying to get a rematch for her title, so she said, I don't want to do the Cyborg fight. I want a rematch. I don't want a Cyborg. Now she's saying, they're not going to give me my title. I'll fight Cyborg.
Yeah.
Would you rather see Holly Holm fight Cyborg? I think
that's
that's the fight.
Well, she's hungry, and that's good. That's what we need. She's hungry for that fight, and I like that a lot.
And I think she's the best fight for that, for sure.
Yeah. I don't see anybody else really out there that should be fighting.
So, as we all predicted, Cyborg gets the win.
Yep.
Not quite the murder we expected, but still. Yeah. I swear when they stopped the fight, Leslie had 2 black eyes already.
She did. They were swollen, for sure. Yeah. But, in my opinion, she wasn't turtling. She turned and started grabbing a leg.
No, I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. But I just don't think the ref really made a terrible decision. Kind of saved her.
She says she wants it. Leslie Smith wants a rematch with a legit ref like Herb Dean, is what she said.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really
you're still going to
die.
die.
How many early stoppages does Herb Dean have?
Yeah, how do you get legit and that Herb Dean's name all in the same?
It's not Mazzagatti. I mean, come on, give Herb Dean some credit here.
If it would have gone 10 more seconds, the same thing would have happened.
Yeah.
And then your next fight, which was really exciting for me, was Jacare Souza going up against Vitor Belfort. Big fan of Jacare, have been for a long time. So to see this fight go down the way it did was awesome.
Murder.
Yeah, Jacare just got on top of Vitor and did not let him up, didn't let him recover, didn't let him do anything. And ended up getting the TKO in the first round at 4:38.
I would be excited to see a Jacare Rockhold rematch. Even though Rockhold defeated him and took his title in Strikeforce.
Yeah.
I think now, the Jacare that's evolved now,
yeah.
I mean...
The big difference with Jacare now is
striking.
Yeah, when he fought in Dream and got a loss in Dream, he had like no striking at all.
With that vicious up kick where he fell asleep.
Yeah, and he had no striking back then. And then when he fight Rockhold, his striking was improving, but it wasn't quite. It's nowhere near where it's at now. This guy is just a monster. He's like a Brazilian GSP that finishes fights.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
so he
reminds me of that Geico commercial. Like I wonder if he's ever going to pick up the check. You know that little alligator guy, like he's just stacked.
Different kind of alligator now, man. Can't even do his thing anymore. He's too swole. And your main event that lasted 2 minutes and 47 seconds, Steve Miocic now is your new heavyweight champion in the UFC.
The only guy to ever bring a championship to Cleveland. Just throwing that out there.
This is ever?
Single-handedly. Literally.
Single-handedly.
Up against
the Browns have never won shit. What are you talking about?
I know the Browns haven't, but what, the Cavaliers, they haven't brought home a
championship? No, that's why LeBron left.
I thought Rich Franklin was from Cleveland.
Was he?
Yeah. Rich Franklin was from Cleveland.
Oh,
nobody's brought that up.
Nobody's brought that up.
I don't even think Rich Franklin admits he's from
Google it. Google it. Wait, do they have a hockey team?
Cleveland hockey?
Yeah, maybe semi-pro.
I don't know, man.
Cleveland Steamers.
But I'm pretty sure I gotta say.
I thought Rick Vaughn bought him a championship.
Yeah, you think Stipe's now the richest man in Cleveland? Because LeBron lives in Miami still.
Right. Yes, without a doubt. Have you fucking seen Cleveland?
Right, and he has a house in LA. Yeah.
Have you seen Cleveland? He
I
definitely.
wonder if he could buy the Browns.
He could just trade the belt for him. So good for them. And the UFC is now considering building a Cleveland event.
Yeah.
Around Steve Miocic and the championship. We haven't had anybody in the UFC hold on to the heavyweight belt for more than two
fights?
matches.
2 fights,
yeah. In how long now?
It's been a while.
It's kind of insane, man. It really kind of is. I'm looking to find where Rich Franklin's from.
Everyone's looking at it. I'm pretty sure he's from Cleveland.
I think he's from Cleveland.
Yeah, I think he might be from Cleveland. I think he's right.
He's a teacher there, right?
No, he's a teacher. What do you teach? Mathematics?
Yeah. He's a math teacher.
He needs to come teach us geography.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati. Oh, still the guy from Cleveland.
It was close.
Only got to bring a championship. It's still Ohio.
Yeah, you're closer than anybody else in here, Terrell.
And the only good thing come out of Cincinnati is WKRP.
That's right. Les Nessman and Johnny Fever.
The Icky Shuffle.
The Icky Shuffle.
Icky Shuffle. Yeah, that wasn't that good.
So that wraps up your fight. Oh wait, we had the Bellator.
We also had the Bellator.
Yeah. All right, so
Phil Davis took out King Mo.
Yeah, that was a big one
with a unanimous decision.
Big unanimous decision right there. Kind of worked in bell to bell.
Yeah,
I just didn't see a lot of controversy over that. And then Sadawad, call my tissues, beats Evangelista Santos.
Cyborg going down.
Yeah, and he was just coming off a win, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So one Cyborg wins, one Cyborg loses.
It's all bad.
You want to go over the rest of the card? Actually, there is a fight tonight.
Not really.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Just go down.
Is there a Bellator tonight?
There is a Bellator tonight.
Oh, Melvin Mounthouse fighting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's fighting
Rafael Carvalho?
Yeah, Carvalho.
Awesome. That's great. So Rafael Carvalho is a champ. Going up against Melvin Manhoef. That could be exciting. Pat Curran is also fighting Georgie something.
Good try. That was a good
He didn't even try that.
Georgie something. I'm excited for the Marlon.
Kamehameha, dude. It's Jorge Kamehameha.
What?
Georgie, Kazakhstan.
Marlos Conan going up against Alex DeFriends.
Joey, the Execution of Beltran, is also fighting Chase Gormley. And Marlos Conan is Alexis DeFriends.
It's Carvathian, isn't it? Carvathian, is that his name?
What?
Oh, he's still going back to the top.
It's Karakanian.
Carvathian.
Karakanian.
Oh yeah, one of the news I forgot. Well, this goes with this card here. There is an international card going on. What is this? This is Venator FC3 in Italy.
This might be the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen online. I think I watched it like 3 times.
Mayhem Miller trolled Italy.
First, your main event is Rusamo and Paul Harris, who's going to rip the legs off of Emil Weber-Meek.
Right.
So you think he gets kicked out of this fight league too?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just going to... I don't understand Italian. I mean, that's all he's going to say is, I didn't understand the ref. He was speaking Italian.
Yeah.
Luke Barnett was supposed to fight Jason Mayhem Miller. Jason Mayhem Miller showed up 24 pounds overweight. Why even fucking show up?
No, the thing is, the best part about this is if you watch the video, he looks fucking legit surprised. And I see him on the scale, and it's like he's 20... Because I don't know...
Wait, are you sure this isn't metric? Are you sure this isn't an Italian scale? Like, I totally made weight.
Hey, and like you said earlier, make sure you mention he also took off his shorts.
Yeah.
He's wearing a lightweight board shorts.
Yeah, and he stands up the scale 24 pounds over. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to take off my shorts. Your shorts weigh 24 pounds? What do you have, fucking dimes and change in there?
I remember when he fought, I don't remember who it was.
Take off the sunglasses too, show you.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it was GSP, but when he fought somebody in the UFC, he had to take out his grill.
His grill.
Because he was overweight because of that. Yeah. But this
was like half a pound,
wasn't it? It was half a pound, yeah.
Half a pound.
So, okay, I can see that, but this was like, you're 24. You look down at the scale, you saw, fuck, I'm 209. And then you go, hold on. Take a step back. Take off your board shorts. It's not even like your denim shorts that are wet. It's like board shorts.
Except maybe his bong and his change and his phone and all his shit was still in the pockets.
How awesome would it have been if he made weight?
That would have been an ultimate troll job right there. That would have been amazing. And then he gets back on and looks down and looks at everybody like, oops. Sorry.
Thanks for the vacation.
Yeah, I'm looking at him up
on the Italy for free.
On the beach.
I see him on the scale and I'm like, but he looks like he's in shape.
Looks like he's all right, yeah.
He's a
little doughy, but
he doesn't look 24 pounds overweight. What weight class are they fighting at? And then Auschwitz gets up there on the scale next, and I'm like, holy shit! This poor bastard, what's his name, Barnett, who cut weight to be down to 185 and looks like he hasn't eaten a meal in fucking 3 weeks. It's going to be on an episode of South Park with Starvin' Marvin here when and he gets on this.
He's stuffing his face with French
Yeah,
fries.
just like I would just feel so defeated at that point. And then he says he's still going to take the fight. Fuck that noise, man.
He still took the fight?
No, the fight's
They considered it. They did consider it though.
Yeah.
Like he's 24 pounds over your weight. No, man. No.
Yeah.
But what if he still would have beat his fat ass? That would have been hilarious.
That would have been great.
It would have been great. I don't know if it's worth the risk though. You know?
Yeah, it's a big
I just want half his purse and then to go home and eat some Cheetos. That's it.
Also on this card, you got Shea Mills, Cody McKenzie, Sokoju taking on Matt Hamill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Haven't seen Sokodoju for a while.
So you can check that out. I believe it's online. Did you get a chance to watch The Ultimate Fighter?
Still can't find it. Still can't find it, man.
I got to watch parts of it while at work, but I couldn't hear anything because we have to have it on mute.
On Fox Sports 1?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with my TV.
You're
On
retarded.
Wednesday night? Or Thursday night?
Go through the freaking wrap up.
Is it on Thursday or Wednesday?
It's on Wednesdays.
All right. I'm going to look
Right?
again.
Right.
Wednesdays. And all of a sudden, I got nothing.
Nothing's working. But we did have The Ultimate Fighter. If you saw it, then you know what happened.
Yeah, I need to check it out. And we gotta give a shout out to Angel Deanda, got his second round
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
knockout by
he already fought?
TKO by punches.
TKO, yeah.
Nice.
And then hold your head up, Rolando. It was a good 5 rounds, 28-26. I mean, you can't get much closer to that, but Rolo did not come away with the win.
We're still rooting for him, though.
Yeah,
So pulling for him
Keep
here,
your head
split
up,
decision.
Rolo.
For sure. Does that wrap it up
Like
then?
it kind of got fixed though.
no.
You're not going to fix that by punching it, dude.
Yeah, you're not gonna fix
You got to
that.
put a fucking plunger on his face at some point and pull it back out, dude.
You're so nice.
But he did get a job with his degree. He's actually going to be like a gene splicer.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, I know.
He's gonna work in like a Bioshock lab.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's going to work with stem cells and shit?
I don't know.
Maybe
Oh.
he grows
Yeah, then he can totally fix his nose.
back.
Yeah. He can just start growing noses in Petri dishes.
There you
Just
go.
Popping them on, dude.
Figure out which one he likes.
Perfect. I like that idea. Does that wrap it up?
That wraps it up.
I don't know what's going on over there on the screen. So, big thanks for listening today. Make sure you tell your friends. Big thanks to strongboardbalance.com as well as mymmanews.com. If you get a chance to watching these fights this weekend, always support the sport if you can. And if you're going to be in Modesto on June 4th, one more time.
Yeah, June 4th, CFC, Ground Zero, Cagebound Fighting Championships at the Centre Plaza, downtown Modesto.
Fights start at what time?
6.
Yeah. But we're going to open doors at 4 so people, they can go to the vendors and just, kind of bounce around, meet people. Ryan Tovar has got his fight coming up in Bellator, so he's going to be out there promoting that.
He'll actually be on the show either next week or the week after.
Yeah, he's going to be at he's going to be at our show, just kind of doing,
Right.
Well,
Well, he's going to be on this show.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
And Gall and Baran.
Oh, okay,
They're
good.
going to be on in the next 2
Michael
weeks.
Gall's got a good matchup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is going to be a good fight. Yeah, I mean, they're both game opponents, and it's a pretty stacked card, man. I mean, these amateurs that we have on here, whether amateur or not, they go out there and bang, so we're looking forward to it.
So if you're in the area June 4th, make sure you check it out, Modesto Centre Plaza. And that wraps up everything else here. Check us out online on Facebook, Split Decision MMA Podcast. Give us a like, or on Instagram and Twitter, SD_MMA. Otherwise, find us wherever podcasts are broadcast. And from the Ruloff Family Inc. Studios, it's Bueller and Dodge saying have a good night. We'll see you at the fights.